Hey, I'm Leanna Martins with Martins Group Real Estate. And if you're thinking about making an offer on a home, because what you think matters to sellers may not actually be what moves the needle. This video is your peek behind the curtain. Whether you're buying your first condo or upsizing to your dream kitchen with a pantry you could die for, what sellers care about most often surprises buyers. This is part one of my 4-part Buyer Academy series on offers, and today we are diving into the whole psychology of the seller. Spoiler, it's not always the highest price. Price is important, obviously, but it is not everything. Here's what most sellers are actually weighing. First, net proceeds. So this is after your conditions, closing, costs, and timing. Next, possession date. Does it line up with their next move? Certainty and confidence is really big. So clean, AKA, do you feel like a smooth deal or a problem waiting to happen because negotiations have been difficult? The highest price with a sketchy pre-approval or none at all and 5 conditions? Not too good. Less attractive than a clean, well-structured offer with real funding proof, like a pre-approval letter, and a flexible close. So what's in a strong offer package? Let's break it down like a realtor does during offer review. 1, pre-approval letter from a legitimate broker. Not my bank said I'm good or my agent says I'm good. Not good enough. Next, your deposit. Big, make it strong. It shows commitment and lowers risk for the seller and gives them confidence you're financially solvent. Next, your buyer's conditions. So the shorter and clearer the better. We'll dig deep into this in video 4. And your possession date. So match or flex their ideal timing. It might save you, and this is particularly if you are competing. If not, put in what's most important to you. And a personal letter can make a difference, but really only when done right. So meet the emotional and the practical. Genuinely compliment them on their home maintenance, on the things that you really did love about the home most, which is why you're offering, and what you dream of in their home, how you want to live. Then it's tied up with a pre-approval and a solid deposit. Let's help you understand what are sellers afraid of. This is key. Sellers don't just want the best offer, they want the least stress and the most certainty. So here's what makes them nervous. Buyers who rush into offers and back out later. Buyers who have not viewed their property. So if you are remotely buying, that's a thing. Offers with vague or complicated conditions. Buyers who are difficult during negotiations right from the get-go. And buyers who nitpick over and negotiate tiny things during the inspection. They won't know at this point, but later it becomes a problem. A subject to sale of your current home without any backup plan. The sale of their home is reliant on the sale of your home. So it makes your offer much more risky. And that's something that wouldn't be encouraged to be written into an offer unless you're really in a buyer's market or possibly a balanced market, but a seller's market, there's a no-go. All right, let's talk about strategy. How do you stand out in a hot market if you're in a seller's market? Or maybe win a tiebreaker if the seller has 3 similar offers. Here's how you stand out to win. Communicate. Have your agent reach out to the listing agent. Always ask what matters most. You get an idea. Flex strategically. Sometimes $3,000 less with a better possession date wins. Close fast, but not too fast. Let's avoid bridge financing stress. Be organized, because when your paperwork is airtight with pre-approval letters and professional realtors, sellers will trust the deal. Sellers want the deal to close, not just sound good. Think like a seller and build your offer to be strong, simple, and easy to say yes to. This is what I coach my clients through every single time that we are in a competing offer situation, because a smart offer strategy saves you money, stress, and heartache for losing the 5th offer and your favorite home that you cannot find again. Up next, what happens once your offer is accepted? That's when the real work begins. You've got inspections, financing, lawyer stuff. I'll walk you through all of it in video 2. Hey, download your offer checklist and make sure your financing and timelines are ready to go. You only get 1 shot at a first offer, so let's make it a strong one. Hey, are you buying locally? Email me at leanna@martinsgroup.ca to book a 1-to-1 strategy call. We're gonna get your offer strategy, budget, and timing aligned. Never sales, just smart planning for you. Hey, and if you might be relocating, make sure you join my Relocation Collective. It is a free support community and planning dashboard. It's going to give you everything that you need to know about builders, about communities, about schools, and more. Click the link below. It's free to join. So make sure you join me in the next video, which is going to take you through what to do once your offer is accepted. I'll see you there.